The death of Socrates is a prime example of Jacques-Louis David's brilliant neoclassical style. With the subject matter mainly taken from Plato's Phaedo, the painting depicts the execution of the Athenian philosopher, surrounded by his disciples in his final moments, stoic until the end. Featured in the painting are several main followers of Socrates, most of them the subjects of the dialogues of Plato. Crito, Apollodorus, and Plato are all shown, as well as a crowd of other disciples who are weeping and despairing that they are losing their beloved teacher. Xanthippe, the wife of Socrates, is shown being led from the prison cell by guards. David's moving interpretation is not completely historically accurate, however. In the Phaedo, Plato is not present, and several other disciples are mentioned that do not appear in the painting as main figures, but it could perhaps be inferred that they are members of the desolate crowd behind Socrates. These include Critobulus, Hermogenes, Epigenes, Simmias, Cebes, and others. The central point of the painting is the cup of hemlock being passed from the executioner to Socrates. The executioner covers his face in shame, while Socrates continues to lecture his disciples, his finger pointed upwards, symbolizing his firm belief in the continuation of the soul, or suke, and that it would rise ever upward. The depiction of Plato is very interesting as well. He is shown as much older than he was at the time of the execution, and he is strangely disconnected from the main activity. On our trip to the museum, we were struck by the serenity of the philosopher, even as he was about to die. He seems to be unaffected by the grief which surrounds him, which shows his transcendent mental state, only affirming his position as one of the wisest philosophers in the history of mankind.